Well, in today's episode of Binge Watch, we are talking about a show that is being told from a perspective of an outsider but has been made by an insider, a show that tells us about the inner workings of Bollywood. Something really meta about this show is that while other star kids are getting launched as actors, Aryan Khan decided to make a show telling us about how Bollywood functions and has, of course, based it in a heightened reality. We are talking about this show that has broken records and has literally everyone talking about it. We are talking about the Bads of Bollywood, so let's go. Well, the first fun fact is that this very show is the directorial debut of Aryan Khan, and he chose to make it via a series. And of course, he has a very distinct voice as a director, some really funny moments, and some really memorable characters, and some phenomenal action set pieces all woven together. And the second fun fact is that the show has been co-created by Aryan Khan, Bilal Siddiqui, and Manav Chauhan. And I think this trio have done a wonderful job because all of them have got this really unique take onto how they portrayed Bollywood. We've had previous examples in the past, whereas Om Shanti Om and Lag By Chance have shown us how Bollywood functions, but this is completely different and unique, and I love that about it. Well, the third fun fact is that this has been produced by Aryan Khan's own production house, which is Red Chillies. Well, Red Chillies has, of course, set a benchmark in terms of how they go about their VFX, and that really shows in this show. And to see this quality of VFX, that too in a Netflix series, is something that takes content to all new heights. Well, the fourth fun fact is that this show literally has everyone from Bollywood making a cameo in it. But these cameo pieces are just not spikes in the show. They have more substance to it and they've been integrated beautifully. So kudos to the writers for that and all the people that did heightened versions of themselves in the cameos. And well, let's move forward to my favorite scenes from this very show. So let's go. Well, my first favorite scene has to be the Imran Hashmi cameo. And well, I would just like to say, this episode of Binge Watch has spoilers. So my favorite scene is, of course, the scene where we get to see Imran Hashmi as an intimacy coordinator in Goa. Well, the way we see Raghav Juel's character Parvez drooling over Imran Hashmi, something that they established early in the first episode, is absolutely funny, and he's also singing a track of his. And the way they've shot this scene is absolutely hilarious, so I would really urge for you to go and check it out. Well, my second favorite scene is... Well, my second favorite scene is where we get to see Laksh's character Asman going into Bobby Deol's house, of course, Ajay Talwar's house, to get Karishma out. And the way we get to see Parvez distracting all the supporters of Ajay Talwar and how he gets inside and how it's beautifully integrated with an action scene that is taking place with VR. Please go and check it out if you already haven't. Well, my third favorite scene is the end reveal, and they've established it so beautifully in each episode, even though I've said that this episode of Binge Watch doesn't have any spoilers in it, but I would really want for you to go and check it out. Well, because that end reveal took everyone by surprise, and well, I think it's brilliantly done, so please go and check it out. Well, all in all, I think The Bads of Bollywood is one of the most consistently entertaining, innovative and hilarious shows that I've seen on the OTT scheme of things in our country, and it's really taken things to an all new level. So I'm really excited for everything that Aryan Khan does in the future, and kudos to him for choosing this subject matter and portraying it so wonderfully. And I would really urge for you to go and check it out. The Bads of Bollywood on Netflix. And well, we're not done with the episode yet. It's time for If You Like This, What Can You Watch? And I'd suggest you watch Om Shanti Om and here's why. Om Shanti Om is a mix of romance, comedy, melodrama, reincarnation, and a tribute to Bollywood itself, packed with parodies, cameos, and iconic songs. Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Binge Watch. We try to bring you one Binge Watch episode every week right here on Radio 1 International's YouTube channels. If you're liking what we're doing, please like this video, comment down your favorite moments from The Bads of Bollywood. Who's your favorite character? For me, it has to be Raghav Juel's character Parvez. And everyone's done a brilliant job, not taking credit away from anyone. Everyone's been brilliant in the show, but the character that stood out the most for me has to be the character of Raghav Juel. Of course, Parvez. And share this with family and friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
94.3 Radio 1.